how to get a dating market alpha. Today we discuss. Well, first, let's define what a market alpha is in case you are not, in financials, macroeconomics, or anything like that. Basically, when you have a market, let's say a financial market, let's use the benchmark of the S&P 500. That is the most important market indicator on US equities. Well, you have a beta of the market that is around 10% per year, something like that. That's what, on average, the market will give you every year. And that is what is known as the market beta. When you want a return on investment higher than the beta of the market, that is what is known as an alpha regarding investing. So you want more that the average of such market is gonna give to you. So basically, at any given market, each market, the way is constructed, regarding, of course, financials and so on, is going to give you an average return. And if you want something above on such market, a surplus of earnings on average or at any given market, that is what is known as an alpha. Now, let's go with the dating market. And first, let's talk a little bit why do I like to use so much financial terms regarding dating? Because at the end of the day, financial markets and dating markets are, quote unquote, markets at the end of the day. So if you can apply such things regarding financials and investing and into dating, you are going to have a better return on investment regarding dating as well. At least that has been my experience and also my clients' experience. So what's going on right now regarding the dating markets worldwide is that each market, since thanks to many reasons, social media, globalization, this particular Western liberal mindset worldwide. So I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. Actually, I think it's a good thing overall. However, has negative effects on each particular market worldwide, especially Western markets. So what's going on right now is that on Western dating markets, the beta of such market is horrendous, is terrible, unless you are on a particular position that statistically 99% of you watching this, you are not on such particular privileged position. Now, and let's say if you are on a particular privileged position, still you have to deal with the market beta, aka what the market is offering to you without that much of an effort. So the best strategy right from the get-go is go to a market where the market beta is gonna give you significant better returns compared to the local dating market. And for instance, let's say you're watching this from the United States. Yet again, the market beta is horrible. I'm talking on average cases, on the middle of the bell curve distribution. And in order to get an alpha on such markets, that, by the way, that can be accomplished, of course, depending on the region of the United States. Well, what happens is that getting an alpha takes orders of magnitude more regarding investing your resources. Remember, also the dating market compared to financial markets, you require spending resources compared to the return. And right now, there is a term in economics known as the law of diminishing returns. And the other thing that I see on Western markets, especially the United States, is that right now, you see, I'm going to put here a chart of diminishing returns, is that you invest a lot, you invest a lot, you invest a lot, you invest a lot, but the return for the extra investment on the dating market is giving you negative and negative results year over year. So if you're watching this, especially from the United States, but it could be another Western market, is that right from the get-go, the best way in order to get a dating market alpha is just geo arbitrage. And what I mean by geo arbitrage is just going offshore, going abroad. And it is what it is. I also know that it's not a possibility for most people in the United States. Usually you are tied to your job, usually a physical job over there, or your local business is over there as well. However, right now more than ever, if you want a dating market alpha, you need to go abroad. There is no other way. I mean, many people suggest, going to the gym and using steroids and a bunch of things. That, by the way, I'm not against those things, but orders of magnitude, the best result, the best return is going to come from dating geo arbitrage. It's the best way, and there is nothing more that you can do. Of course, other things help, self-improvement, of course, incrementing your financial income. Those are very welcoming strategies. However, regarding cents on the dollar, regarding the ROI for a dating market alpha is just going abroad, doing geo arbitrage. Now, how does it work putting yourself in a particular, a different market compared to the one that you are on the West? Regarding that, first, I have to be very clear that it's the best option in order to get an alpha, but it's just not a silver bullet. It's not just you arrive on the airport and everything, is going to be a panacea. It's going to be, like Guns N' Roses, the Paradise City of Axl Rose is none. Yeah, it's not going to be like that. But the good thing about doing the geo arbitrage is that particular law of diminishing returns is not applied because it's going to be exponentially better. Any particular self-improvement that you do on yourself usually is going to be on networking and culture rather than, being more muscular or something like that. On the financial side also helps a lot, but is not going to be the only thing. The main point will be is that each action in order to increase an alpha or at least get more than the market beta that you are right now is going to be noticed. It's going to bring results. And usually for most of my clients, but actually for everyone that does it, the results, you see it there because it's an exponential curve. Every time you put a step on an offshore market, when you come from the West, you see the returns initially. Now, the last thing, of course, there are some inconveniences when you do this particular geo arbitrage. Usually the language is one of the things, but also regarding this particular insecurity that you have when you are outside your element. So the most important thing is that, of course, this particular risk that you take, going abroad, going offshore, the way that you reduce significantly the risk, a risk is going to be there always. Financial markets and dating markets, there's always a risk. But the way that you mitigate the risk a lot, so you reduce a lot your risk premium, is usually with knowledge, with experience, with culture, same thing, hard work. If you put the hours in order to understand the market, what is your prospect market, when you reduce, you put the hours, it doesn't have to be a hefty investment, but you put several hours on this particular thing, the return on investment is great because reduces a lot of frictions. First, on this new offshore market also reduces the expenses on such markets. So you get also an alpha on financials, and also, of course, reduces frictions, reduces the main hours that you're going to apply on such markets, and so on and so on. At the end of the day, when you combine geo arbitrage and also, of course, like Warren Buffett always says, that the risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. So know what you're doing. The alpha that you get from a daily market, it increases significantly the return on investment on your resources that are being invested on any particular daily market. Thank you for watching Continental Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media, and if you want to work with us, continentalinsider.com. Thanks again, and have a nice day.